Welcome to Possibilities with me, Hina Khan. I've been a coach and psychotherapist for well over a decade. And after working with hundreds of clients, here's what I've come to know. The only thing holding us back from a larger, more expansive life is our mindset. I'm going to help you break through your mental barriers and unlock infinite possibilities. How are you doing today, my friend? I have to tell you, I am so pumped about what we're going to dive into today. I'm going to share something that I think needs to change now, like right now. And of course, as always, we end our episodes with gratitude. And I also have a request of you if you're game. I want you to send me your questions. You can ask me anything. Nothing is off limits. And I'll share more at the end of exactly how to do that. All right, let's get started. I've noticed a trend on social media of people starting some of their posts with vulnerable moment, right before they share something that perhaps they've never shared before. And the trend is that the moment is usually something that makes them feel uncomfortable or ashamed. It's usually a story about a failure. And of course, these moments are vulnerable, and there's nothing wrong with them. But the problem is that we're being programmed to connect vulnerability with failure. What if there was another way? I want to be really honest with you. Some of the times that I have felt the most vulnerable, where my hand was shaking a bit to hit publish or post, was when I was sharing good things. My successes, all the amazing things I've created. And I was reminded of this recently when I was clearing out some cupboards and found a few old notebooks. So one of the things I ask my clients to do is to list out all of their personal and professional wants and then circle the one that they want the most. So years ago, my personal want was to fly my family to Australia first class. I had no idea how I was going to make that happen, but it was really what I wanted. 1 year later, I flew my whole family first class to Australia. I did it! I did it! And I never shared it until many months later after the trip. I didn't share it because I didn't want to come across as bragging or showing off. I was worried about what you would think. Oh my gosh, it seemed so crazy that at that time, that was a true belief and fear that I had. Now, if I dig deeper, I was afraid of what you would think because in the past, I judged people when they were sharing their success. So here I had accomplished that goal. I made it happen. I gave my family an incredible experience and I didn't share it. Now, I have no doubt that if we were in the back of the plane, I would have shared it because I was more comfortable with you seeing me that way in economy. This is why in my coaching program, we normalize success. It's part of the process. Just the other day, one of my clients shared this with the group.
My paradigm is one to minimize my success, play it down, or but it away. Yes, this happened, but... So to break this paradigm, I'm posting 2 of my wins. Number 1, my business partner and I have a social media series coming out with Food Network. And number 2, we just received an email that our second book has been picked up by our publishers. Another part of my self-image is to have a series of best-selling books with over 10 million copies sold. So I'm also moving in that direction. Thank you to this wonderful community and to Hina for showing me how to show up and step into my greatness.
Isn't that friggin' awesome? I just love that. When you show up and share your successes, you give others unconscious permission to do the same. I don't think we do anybody any good by sweeping our accomplishments under the rug and only sharing the hard parts of the story. Can we normalize success already? especially for women. Many times we don't judge or think twice if a man is sharing his wins or posting pictures of his accomplishments and dreams realized. But when we see women doing it, it lands in a different way. Well, frickin' screw that. Shout it from the rooftop so that you can own your success and show others what is possible for them. And remember, success can come in so many different forms. It doesn't have to be one big life-changing event. It can be as simple as recognizing that you made a decision to make movement part of your day and you've been doing it. Seriously, my gosh, me getting out for walks every day, that is success. The important thing is that you're not afraid to acknowledge your wants and accomplishments because you are so worthy of it. If you only hear one thing out of this whole episode, hear this. You are so worthy of it. And on that note, let me tell you about my family's first-class experience. When I bought the tickets, I didn't tell anybody, other than my friend we were going to see, as she helped me make the decision. My plan was to surprise the family when we boarded the plane. I bought these tickets in November, and we weren't flying until March, so that was quite a few months of holding on to this. I decided I should tell my husband, Paul. So one day, Paul and I are in the car, it's just the two of us, and we're talking about Australia, and I ask him if he's looking forward to it. He says he is, but he is dreading the long flight. I asked him what would make the long flight better. He said if he knew he had some leg room. Like maybe if we had an exit row. I told him, well, if that's your concern, you've got nothing to worry about. You'll have leg room. And he said, how do you know? I said, I know because we're flying first class. And then it was radio silence. He didn't say anything. You would think I just told him I was pregnant. It took a while for him to get his head around it, but he did, and we decided to still surprise the kids. So now it's the day of the flight. The boys have their carry-on and their little stuffies, and we board first. And the boys aren't surprised by that because families get priority boarding. So the boys are in front of us. They're running down the ramp. Then they show the flight attendant their boarding pass, and the flight attendant directs them to go left. We're used to going right. They think this is a mistake, and they look back at us. I tell them, boys, we're flying first class. My oldest looks at me and says, for the whole way? I say yes. Oh my gosh, guys, they were so excited. You should have seen their faces, the huge smiles they had. And then they start setting up their area. Because when you're in first class, yeah, you have an area. I remember at one point closing my eyes and seriously, hand to heart, taking a moment and just feeling such gratitude. Gratitude that I could give this to my family. Why don't we do that now, shall we? Let's move into some gratitude. If you're able to, go ahead and grab pen and paper or simply open up notes on your phone. But if you can't, no worries. Just connect with your breath. Inhale and exhale. Think about your success. Things that you have accomplished. What are those things? And remember, they don't have to be huge. Now, here's the next part, and this is important. I want you to pop into my Facebook group, Hina Success Circle, and share it with me in that group, because I want to celebrate you. And while you're there, remember, you can ask any question you want, and I promise I will answer it in one of my next podcasts. If you love this episode, can you do me a favor? Will you rate it or write a review? When you do that, it helps us reach more people. And honestly, let's do that. Let's reach more people so we can normalize success, especially for women, especially for my sisters out there. Love you all. Thank you so much for showing up. And I will meet you here next time on Possibilities. This episode was produced by Stephanie Phillips, presented by the Frequency Podcast Network.